Thanks for noticing. Bob's are once in a lifetime. I love that.
This video and all content is made possible by our Patreon subscribers. For $3 a month, you can help keep the lights on here at From North to Wharf. Thank you for your ongoing support. And if you would like your own From North to Wharf merchandise, head to fromnorthtowharf.threadless.com. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a brand new episode of From the Great North to Wonder Wharf, your unofficial but verified one-stop destination for bento box and animation entertainment information. As always, I am Mike.
I'm JB. How's it going, everybody? How are you doing on this fine Monday?
We are back, everyone. It's been a hell of a couple weeks.
It's been 1 week.
Holy shit. Let's see. Hello, Yahoo. Hello, Siley? Hello. Marlena, hello. Hey, AJ. How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, so
I need her to stop texting me. Did it drop Mike or did it drop me? Who knows? I think it may have dropped Mike. Missed you guys that were tired. Patty, you are 100% correct. I'm still tired from Comic-Con at this point. Oh, Mike's going to rejoin a little bit. Okay. But yeah, Comic-Con was really, really fun. It was a lot of work. For those of you that didn't know Todd, who we go with at Toddland, had a couple new properties this year. And some of them, all of them, it was a different build. So usually we just build like the Bob's booth, and then we have like the Animation Domination booth that's built across the way from us. And that one's built for us, so we don't have to worry about it. So just one big booth. This year, Todd had a King of the Hill booth. He had, which was also with American Dad and Family Guy. He also had a Bob's Burgers booth that was also paired with Futurama. Behind that booth was What We Do in the Shadows, which was a very cool booth. And then, hey, RVA. And also had, on the other side of the Bob's, Big City Greens, which is a Disney Channel property. So we had that, and then we also, across from us, had Animation Domination, which had Grimsburg, Crapopolis, and Universal Basic Guys also playing out of there. So it was quite the build, to say the least. But I learned a lot. I had a lot of fun. And it was just good to see Mike and hang out with Mike. Maybe. It asked if I wanted to add you to the stream.
That's weird.
SpongeBob Bob's Burgers pin? Which pin you talking about? The 300 pin was cool.
sorry, my internet decided it wanted to shit the bed on me.
EMP. Yeah.
Okay, so now we're on the phone. What did I miss?
Basically, I was just saying like how big the booths and stuff were at Toddland this year. That instead of building one booth and animation building itself, we had to build like 4 booths
Yeah.
plus another booth. And then Minecraft, I forgot about Minecraft. That was on the whole other side of the over at the 1000 block with other game stuff. And that was the whole thing too. So at least that one got built, but we still had to like run back and forth. So
Yeah.
it was a lot, but I was just saying we learned a lot. I feel like me and you could build a booth now pretty much if we needed to. It would take us a while, but we could do it.
Maybe next year we'll join the union, and then we'll get to take breaks and get to leave early too.
And maybe be a little drunk on the job.
Well, we could be drunk on the job. We could also use power tools, which would be dope.
That would be dope.
Instead of hand fucking twisting things in, that'd be great. The one where Bob is holding up the sponge. Oh, the don't feed a guy sponge one.
Yeah, that one we didn't get to see because it didn't make it to con.
Did not make it in time, but it looks cool.
It does look cool. Especially, is it one of those 3D ones where his hand's popping out?
Mm-hmm. I will say, as hectic as Comic-Con was this year, and it was, for the most part, I had a good time.
Same.
And people were cool, like the customers and the fans were all cool. It could have very easily gone south for all of us, but I think we pulled it off.
I think so too. I felt it went well overall. I didn't feel like it went south or anything like that.
Yeah, no, I agree. But yeah, we what all did you cover while I was gone here?
I mostly just covered the booth construction stuff, and then I didn't get into like the meetup stuff. I didn't get into the panel that we did. I didn't get into the new merch and seeing all that stuff or the 300 episode pin or poster. I didn't get any of that stuff yet.
Okay, and then let's touch.
K-Rod. Hey Nick.
Hey, it's been a minute. Hey K-Rod.
It has been.
So yeah, let's get into the panel. We showed up early, and we were still about maybe 1,000 people back. Would you say?
Yeah, there was a lot of people for that, and like we thought we were early, getting there 2 hours before.
We showed up at 8. Yeah, so we showed up 2 hours early. We were about an hour and a half early in line. But we were thinking, because we have professional badges, that we'd be able to get up there a little earlier, which we were able to get up early, but then so was about 998 other people. So, but we got in there no problem. We got really good seats. We didn't really see anybody this year. The folks that we were hoping to see, some of them just didn't come to con this year. Some were scattered about the hall, and we just didn't run into each other. But the panel seemed weird this year. There was a lot of fan questions being asked, which is great. And Lauren,
it was good because I mean there was a moment, and this I guess we can tell you this. This is how true to form Lauren Bouchard is when it comes to fans. One, like he took a bunch of questions and the cast took them too, and then one question was asked and she's like, I was told to tell you I'm the last question, and he literally pushed back and said, we'll take questions till we're done to the last minute. So I wonder a handful more too, because he said that he's like, we're not wrapping it up 10 minutes early.
Now, and I appreciate that he did that, but I felt like maybe we didn't get some information because he did that. Like last year, we got a list of special guests that would be on for the season. And we didn't get that. We didn't get any inkling this year, except for one person was announced, a UK actor, for the Halloween episode.
Yep.
But beyond that, we didn't get any guest stars for season 16. So yeah, that was a little weird. We got a lot of information on the book and the recipe cards,
which I did pre-order both. I pre-ordered both at Barnes and Noble, so I can pick them up right after work. Because I do think they come out, like we'll be able to show them off that Monday then. Because I worry that Amazon, like as you said, like you never know what you're gonna get or what it's gonna look like, and I'd rather be able to go on the shelf and just pick it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go directly to the store, probably Barnes and Noble or Books A Million. But now that I look back on it, we didn't get a lot of information as far as season 16 goes.
No, we only got information about one episode in particular, and we're trying to keep that one a little close because we don't want to give anything away.
Yeah, we were shown. So here's what's been reported and what we'll speak on. The season premiere is September 28th.
Yep.
It is episode 300.
We're doing some episode finagling right now to get that to happen.
Yeah, because right now we just got past episode 20, I believe, which is episode 397, I think.
297, you mean? Yeah.
Or 297. So I'm not sure how they're finagling all it, but the premiere is going to be episode 300.
Which is a big feat for any show. So
I'm trying to figure out, does that mean production number 300 or actual air episode 300? Because I'm not sure what they're doing. But we were told some magic's being worked.
I wonder if there's a little bit of some massaging going on with episodes where they're like, we have some other episodes that are kind of pretty much done that we could push out to make it to 300 if Fox will give us like an extra week. Because like we're at 20, 2 episodes brings them to what, 299? So I wonder if we did get one more extra episode out of this season, and that's how they're squeezing.
No, so if we go to 22 episodes this season, that's going to bring us to 298. Because we were thinking maybe episode 300 would be a 2-parter, 299, 300, but potentially we're going to get 23 episodes.
That's what I'm curious if we're getting an extra episode, because they're like, we only can do 15 next year. We do have this extra episode. We don't know where to put it. It makes sense to use it, so let's use it. I wonder if that's something maybe they're doing right now.
Yeah. But we'll find out here in the next handful of weeks.
So Nick, I'm not sure how long of a gap there's really gonna be. I think it's gonna be pretty tight into episode 300 in the premiere, because like it's August now, September 28th. We might get like what, 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks.
So we have 2 more episodes, so that'll run us through the beginning of September. So yeah, we may have about a 2 or 3 week break until we jump back in for season 15. And from there, you have 15 episodes, 4, 8, 12. So that's a little over 3.5 months worth of episodes.
And we're not sure. No one really addressed that. No one asked that question. There's a couple of questions I wish we could have asked, but they probably couldn't have answered anyway. It's like, as we said, like, are you going to like show reruns of episodes?
Oh yeah, that wouldn't count.
Yeah, but no, are we getting those not this season, but next season? Get rid of gaps.
Yeah, potentially. I mean, they did do a lot of reruns, like last season and this season they did some reruns too. So I could see them going on, like showing like 8 episodes, taking a break to show some reruns, and then popping out the remaining 7. Maybe in the summer like they did this one.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
But who knows? We're gonna play it by ear. We're gonna see how it all pans out. We did see a sizzle reel at the beginning of the,
which showed a little bit, like we had that Teddy one where he goes like, oh, that was in this episode. That was in there, which we hadn't seen. There's a couple things we haven't seen yet that are in this season. Like there was a couple of Arnold doing like really cool moves. So I know we're going to get a lot of that.
So that should be next week's episode, I believe.
Or this week, I guess is what you'd call it.
Yeah.
So still used to the Sunday thing, but it's still Thursday, so.
If y'all want to call it a gap, because it's a pretty small off season. Yep. If there's a 1 week gap, then it's a 1 week gap. If it's a, but yeah,
it's just not as long as ones we used to get.
Yeah.
We used to have big, like they would have a summer break where like you would see all the animators go on vacation and people would do all kinds of small projects or do other things, and we wouldn't get any new episodes. We've gotten pretty spoiled this year with it being spread out as much as it has been.
Yeah, it's going to be wild because The Simpsons, Bob's, Family Guy, and I think American Dad as well all set their premieres for September. So that means we don't have dates for Crapopolis, Universal Basic Guys, and Grimsburg. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how they do all this with only 15 episodes. And I also wonder, is the 15 episode order extend to those other 3 shows? because I don't think that was part of the 40-year deal for those other shows were.
And maybe that is part of it, is that like those other shows signed up for 20 episode seasons or whatever, so those are the extra episodes that will flesh out the schedule.
Oh, it could. Yeah, because all of those were
Way before
contracts that were already. Yeah. So yeah, you might be right there. But it'll be interesting to see how they do it. I mean, with sports and everything, obviously things are going to get pushed around, like for the NFL season and the playoffs. So there will be a gap there where we're like the same gap that we would normally get if we had 22 episodes. We'd still get that. So it's going to be interesting to see how they balance everything, because you don't want to run the risk of blowing your load too soon, and then you're stuck for 5 weeks just showing replays of earlier in the season, I guess.
And yeah, I mean, we would hope that Fox learned from last year and kind of the whole thing with like, oh, we'll show like the season premiere of The Great North and Grimsburg, but then show nothing for like a month and a half. It loses the whole fizzle, the whole thing. You want to run into your season, not like be like, oh, just put a toe in. That's it. Like it doesn't. I'm very adamant it does not drum up interest by any means.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm on my phone trying to see all the chat as well, and it's not working. Hoping Grimsburg might do 10 to 12 at best. Hoping not for longer than that. The question would be crap. You never know.
You never.
It all depends, because I'm sure the folks at Fox have taken into account that the other shows are only doing 15, so maybe they're gonna, like JB suggested, use these 3 shows to pad out the dead air that they're gonna have.
Because the other idea is that you use your bread and butter shows like Bob, Simpsons, and like Family Guy and American Dad coming back off of like its super high ratings. Use all 4 of those shows to bring people in to watch these other shows to help build their fan bases. So what better way than to give them more episodes? So you could see that happening occasionally.
But yeah, beyond that, like I said, they showed a lot of the book. They showed a lot of the cards. Lauren was really pushing a lot of the new merchandise that was coming out. They have those aprons that we saw.
Yeah.
Those
the amount of people
jersey
who came up to
things.
Toddland asking for the book and the recipe cards and being like, guys, we don't have those. I wish that we did. We don't have those.
Weren't you listening at all to the panel when he said September?
No.
And then they did some Q&A with the cast, which was fun. Not everybody was as chatty.
And not many people asked the questions like, are you going to do a Bob's Burgers live? Are you going to do like the basic questions we hear every year were not asked?
Yeah, I think that's part and parcel of like a lot of the fan base doesn't even realize that they did a live at this point. It's been so long.
It's been a decade, yeah.
It's been a decade. A lot of folks weren't even aware. It still blows my mind because we got more than one person who was telling us that they didn't realize that Linda was played by a man. Yep. I'm like, they've been on the air for 15 seasons. I mean, granted, not everybody's as in depth as we are on these things, but we always thought that was like a common knowledge kind of thing.
But we live and we learn every day. As Gene says, what is it? 8 years old and learning every day.
And then after the panel, we hightailed it back to the Toddland booth. Sorry, everyone. I am on my phone, so I am very, very mobile right now and moving around. But we went back to the...
He's like the Aaron animations in Bob's. He's moving. He's lively.
I'm holding my phone. I'm on the couch. It's my table's got a lot of stuff on it right now, so I got to be on the couch. But we hightailed it back to the Toddland booth just in time to see the cast come through.
They got delayed too on the way to the panel in traffic. So the panel started a couple minutes late. And then I think that kind of threw them off getting to the center late for getting back to like Hulu for signings and stuff. So,
and it was so we got back to the Toddland booth. The cast hadn't come through yet, so obviously we're still running orders and taking all the customers in. And everybody hightailed it out of there, but I got swept up because Kristen and Eugene had come in to my direct left, so I couldn't exit that way. And I couldn't exit the other way because I think there was a bunch of like fans packed in there. So I kind of got caught up in the wave of Kristen and Eugene. So I kind of tried to fade into the background and try to go into the
The
holding
back of the booth.
area.
Yeah.
Yeah. And before I could even do that, Kristen had like she had said hi, and I was like, "Hello, hi Eugene, hello Kristen." And then me and her had a little mini conversation about Lil King Trashmouth, the little plush that they had. Um, and he's like, "Oh, this is so cool." I was like, "I have one." I was like, "Oh, do you have the one with the crown?" She's like, "I don't have the one with the crown yet." I was like, "Oh yeah, we can get that one to you, no problem." And then out the corner of my eye, I see Todd waving his hands, and I'm like, "What's going on?" He's like, "Mike, get out of there."
Yeah.
Not in a, like a shitty asshole kind of way, but like they were doing like
They were doing
publicity
a photo
photos.
op.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
the
I was like,
Disney
"Oh,
photographer was there, so they had to move.
yeah." So I was like, "Oh shit, sorry." So I ducked into the back and then just kind of hung for a second.
Yeah,
But
I
she
got
was
ushered
really nice.
to the other side, and they basically
Hmm.
said like, just stand here so no one can get through.
Once because they were only there for
Because then
maybe
security was behind me, and he's like, just stay where you are. And I was like,
yeah.
okay, I
So
can stay here.
they were there for about a minute or so, and then we kind of went back to doing what we were doing, and
And then
then more
John
commotion
Roberts and
came.
H. John came back.
Then John and H. John came down, like, fuck. Okay. So I was in the middle
Cleared
of
out
helping
again.
somebody. I was in the middle of helping somebody, and then I was like, I'm so sorry. We have to move right now. We'll come back in a second. And they're like, oh no, what's going on? And I was like, oh, H. John and John are coming down. They're like, oh my God. So they had to push everybody back. I was able to fucking get out the other end in time. Um, so that was fun. And then we got to watch them do their signing at the Hulu booth.
Yeah.
Wait, why did I just get a wait, Eric, are you watching right now, you piece of shit? Sorry, language. I just got a I just got a text message from Eric. I'm
He's
wondering,
watching, isn't
are
he?
you watching right now? Stop watching this, Eric. Um he's the other Asian in Toddland. For those of you who don't know. But that was fun. And then we got the posters, which was cool. I
The
was fortunate
posters look
enough,
really good.
yeah, I was fortunate enough to get a bookmark or a bookmarker, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Is
he
there
is
cool
watching.
with the,
Fuck you, Eric. Huh?
is there anything cool about the bookmark besides the QR
Um,
back?
yeah, no, yeah, just a QR code that brings you to the pre-sale page for the
Oh,
book.
okay.
Yeah. Um, I didn't see the magnet.
I saw one
Uh,
floating on eBay. One. They want
what's
eight
it look
dollars
like?
for it. Just like a pin. It's the same design.
Oh, the 300 design.
It's
Oh,
nice, but
yeah, yeah,
I
not
mean,
eight
they were
dollars.
handing
Nice.
them out for free, so
Hmm. So yeah,
I have a hard time with that when they're free.
I got us a handful of posters, which I still have. Um, and then
I know before I left, I messaged Todd being like, I didn't get to go to the Hulu booth to get those pins and things he had asked for, and he didn't message
oof,
back, but I don't know if he went over there. They put up a sign like an hour before con closed, being like, we have nothing, leave
yeah,
us alone.
no, good on them.
And it was written on like, it was cryptic. It was like written on like a post-it note, and it was just like stuck on the table with nothing there, and it's like,
Yeah, just
oh, this is
get
weird.
fucked. No, because the last, let's say, 2 hours of con is just vultures. Just going like, hey, what do you got to give away for free? Hey, it's con's almost over. I know you got stuff that you don't want to bring back. What can I have for free? There's a bunch of fucking moochers on the last day. Yeah,
Any
any
exclusives?
exclusives?
No.
We we gave some people woodchucks. They're like, here, you can have one of these, you idiot.
Yeah.
Um, they
People
did.
loved them. Some people thought H. John signed them and stuff, and it's like,
Yeah.
no, that's just me and
Sorry,
my.
you thought, but no, it's just us. And then yeah, and then fun little side note as far as Comic Con goes, all those prizes that we brought, all those blind boxes, all the other cool that we had to give away, we forgot it all. Um,
So if you're in room 549, check the second drawer in the by the refrigerator, second drawer down, open that up. You're gonna find a bunch of cool shit. And you
Bunch of cool Bob's
you
Burgers
can
stuff,
have it.
including the little figures, all the new little figures. We had a whole set of those to give
Some
away.
coochie
We had
copies.
Gucci copies. We had some plushies.
Yep.
We had socks. We had posters. We had.
So if you're at the Marriott Marquis in San Diego, you're welcome. You can have all that stuff.
Yeah, we had some pickle danglers. We had the Louise Nut Fever Dream plushie keychains.
And
we had the Halloween keychains too.
We had a bunch of stuff.
Yep.
And then I thought JB had grabbed them. JB thought that I had grabbed them. Next year, we're not going to put those in the drawers. We're just going to leave them on the countertop. Yeah.
We're going to leave them out. We just realized that all of us have ADHD and
completely forgot
that they were even there.
Also, I was up at 3 a.m., so I was like, I'm not dealing with it. Somebody's going to have a good day when they find it.
Yeah, that's part of it too. We were up late a lot. Because now I'll even wake up at 7 and be like, it's only 4 o'clock, San Diego.
I haven't felt the effects of any con funk just yet. So far so good. But yeah, we got to sit on our first panel, which was dope. Shout out to our buddy Tim Drake for having us on the 10-year anniversary of the On the Mic podcast. That was fun.
Yeah, that was very cool.
Only gave us more motivation to do one next year. How was the rave?
We were so tired we didn't go because it was just we didn't. So when you work the con, you don't get out, and like con closes at 8, and then you get like an hour to basically set up your booth before they kick you.
So
by the time we had worked and had done all that, and it was Thursday, so we did the panel that day too, didn't we? Or we had something that morning.
I believe we had the panel that day. Yeah, that morning.
So we had a panel in the morning, and then we came back and worked. I know we set up and then paneled and then worked. So by the time we were done, we're like, I just want to get dinner. So I think we went and got tacos.
Yeah. So yeah,
and then we were like, I'm tired. Plus the rave had started by the time con had ended. So they were like, we're already late. And then it was
3.5 miles away. That was the nail in the coffin for me. It's 3.5 miles away. No, thank you. It looked like it went really well. It looked like people had a good time. But we were just so burnt out at the end of every night that we just couldn't. I just couldn't.
Just couldn't. Our feet.
It was too far. Certainly wasn't going to get a lift or anything. I guarantee it was surge pricing, so I wasn't going to do that.
No, that was hard to get.
But yeah, con experience. It was a little different this year, but we're already discussing what we're gonna. The fan meetup was good. Smaller than we anticipated this year, but still a good turnout.
We think what threw it off is that we had planned it to be Friday at noon because the panel is always at like 4:30. So we're like, oh, cool. Maybe the cast or crew could pop through and say, hey, with fans, get a picture and we can go. And then they changed the panel room to ballroom 20 on Saturday morning first thing. So they kind of threw that all off because people are like, well, I got a Saturday pass for Bob's, so I'm not going to be here. But it still was a decent turnout. We had a photographer from Disney show up, which was
was random, but yeah.
So
and then she took a picture. Cool. Oh shit! Hold on. What's going on?
Mike just leaving you guys hanging all the time at the ending of a great story, and Mike just can't finish it up. Now I gotta let him back.
There we go. Sorry, I forgot I'm on my phone. But they sent a Disney person there, intern. I'm sure she was nice enough. I didn't get a chance to talk to her. She's very nice.
She was very nice.
She didn't really know what was going on, which I don't fault her for. It's not really her thing. She took the group photo. There was only 1 second where I was helping somebody else up on the bench, and that's when she snapped a photo, and that's the one that got posted online. So, the fuck. Um, so yeah, good job, Disney socials, killing it. Um,
Oh, people are saying, what do you think of season 15? How would you rank it according to Bob's? AJ said season 15 has been one of the best ever, in my
I would.
opinion. I'd say it's pretty solid and stacked. It's a good season. I haven't really found a bad episode that I'm like,
I'd say
that's
it's
a miss.
definitely the best post movie season. Easily. Episodes have been really solid. Not too many, if any, snoozers in this season. I'd have to go back and look at all the episodes, but no, and we quietly got 22 episodes. I know folks were really crying foul the last couple of years, but we got the full 22, potentially 23. We'll see.
Mm.
So yeah, I think it's really good. And since it's coming to an end here soon, we'll probably do a season recap.
For sure.
Christine says, "Is the season over?" No, we got about 2 more episodes, potentially 3, but definitely 2. Yeah. But speaking of season 15, we got 2 new episodes to discuss.
We sure do. Quite the treat with 2 episodes. So we had episode 19 and episode 20. 19 was the Dead Boats Society. And then we had the Dadder Kite Fever with the return of Critter. So
and Big Bob.
So we'll start off with the boaties, because why not? So this episode, the synopsis is the kids explore a marine scrapyard in search of adventure, but the trip takes a dangerous turn. This felt, and they referenced it right off the bat, that the kids are like, this is their adventure time, that like in the mornings on Saturday mornings, kind of like when we would watch cartoons as kids. This is like when the Belcher kids roam the neighborhoods and get into stuff. But it doesn't seem like they get into a lot of stuff. So they're looking for an adventure, their Goonies, their 80s adventure movie. They're looking for that. And I would say they definitely got it.
And they leave their neighborhood. They don't leave Seymour's Bay, but they leave their neighborhood. In order.
Almost I'd say about like out by like where Beverly and them live. Like by the Berry Farm. It seemed a little more country. Or the drive-in, like off the beaten path.
I agree. All in all, I really enjoyed the episode. I didn't care too much for was this the one with the butterflies?
I believe so.
Yeah. It was a butterfly episode.
Because the other one is he has a part in the play. And he has to save Lawnmower.
The butterfly bit was all right for me. I mean, I always loved Teddy, and I like that he didn't get to see them emerge. So I thought that bit was fun, but it was nice to see Mort again. But yeah, all in all, I didn't really care much for the B plot. It was just kind of there.
Yeah, and they could have definitely kept it. I think it's one of those things where it's like we needed to have something with like Bob and Linda to keep it like all the families present. But this could have been a very kid-focused episode and been fine. Like we could have got Linda and Bob with the making the bet that they won't get back by 11, and then we just see them at the end being like, "Oh, you made it." That would have been enough. And maybe even Teddy being like, "Oh, I was taking a side bet on you kids. Failed me." Just like losing.
He didn't actually release the butterflies, right? I'm not misremembering that. Oh, he did. Okay,
he did.
Okay.
He did.
I was trying to remember, but
he
definitely named them.
Too.
Oh, that's right. Because I remember him yelling for them to come back. You're right. All in all, I thought it was really solid. It was really fun. I have to message the writer. So I'm gonna get real,
Jamil, I think he used to work on South Park, or he still does.
So he's written a couple. I'm gonna get real here for a second. And Eric, if you're still watching this, shut up. So a couple weeks ago, I lost my dog. She had cancer and she passed away. And one thing that I would always say to okay, hold on. one thing I would always say to my dog on the way out, 'cause she would always bark at us and throw a fit because we were leaving. I would always say, never change. I don't know why I said it, but I said it. I told her for 12 years, I would say, never change. You keep barking, never change. And in this episode, Gene said, never change to the dog. I was like, holy shit, I don't believe in cosmic fooey fooey stuff. But that was a very pointed line in a time where it seemed too coincidental. I was like, holy shit. So that was really fun for me, all things considered. But yeah.
Did you feel like the plot was a little bit of like Stand By Me meets Goonies meets Sandlot with the dog?
I would say
I feel it's like a mixture of a lot of 90s and 80s
it
movies put
seemed
together.
like, when you have like a Transformers movie and a Transmorphers movie, like they kind of try to rip off one.
Yeah. It
seemed like that, trying to be those like combinations of those kind of movies, but not really nailing any of them. I would say The Sandlot, yes, if they were able to come face to face with the dog and the dog kind of like loved up on them, as opposed to just being this ever-present threatening force. Oh, thank you, Christine. Thank you. Yeah, good days, bad days, but thank you. Yeah, so I would say the Goonies is more the Belchies.
Stand By Me was the Gene
mile. Or no,
the one where Gene takes Zeke
two-butted goat. So I'm not sure what this would fall under, but it definitely just seemed like here's a kid's adventure. They're in danger. Cookie cutter episode. But I really enjoyed it.
Someone brought up the boat turning over when the animation wise. I thought that was top notch. There was a couple moments I think there was some Aaron animation in there because it was a little more loose with the kids. So I think there was a little bit of that. And I enjoyed it. I thought this episode was fun. And it involves some problem
Also,
solving.
In what world does a boat rolling onto a fence not knock that fence over?
I know. That fence is
that must be a hella reinforced fence. But yeah, all in all, I thought this was a really good episode. Out of the 2 episodes, I think this was the better one. Actually, no, I take that back. The dad kite one, yeah, it was better.
Kite.
But no, I really enjoyed this episode.
I enjoyed this episode. I agree with you. Then I thought Kite was a little bit better because of the message, a little bit. And Critter being back, there was some things that definitely I think helped push it over the edge. Mort coming back really was nice to see how much Teddy really does have a love-hate relationship.
The one thing I would have liked to see is when the kids escaped, maybe the owner was coming back the other way and they kind of crossed paths. And he kind of did a double take, like, what? Or maybe we came back to where he comes back and he sees the boat up against the fence, like, what the hell happened here? I would have seen something like that, but yeah, I got no complaints other than the B plot was a little thin.
I would have even almost been fine if the guy came back and helped the kids, and then you get your dog happy moment with the dog, and they're like, we really want to hang out with the dog, mister. We got to be back by 11, and he just drives them back anyway.
Oh, no, that'd be stranger danger. It wouldn't get in the car.
On the back of a truck. Who knows? This is the Belchers.
They're not going to get in a car with a stranger. They're going to get molested.
They literally work on Cooper and Ben.
That was on their farm, not in a vehicle. But, I mean, then maybe... Never mind. I was going to say, Gene... Then we would answer the question, could Gene get molested? We'd finally get the answer to that question. And the answer would be yes. Why didn't the fisherman fish for the kite? Oh, we will get to that here now. But yeah. What would you rate the boat episode? Going back to our classic rating.
I would give the boat episode, like, medium is our top tier. I would give this one probably like the medium rare to like that line right there.
Yeah, medium rare to medium well. It's a good episode.
Yeah, I would say there really hasn't been any like really like.
Yeah, I don't have the list in front of me. I can't remember any duds, but yeah, this season 15 has really been good from top to bottom, and then I'm excited because we get the Arnold episode coming up, and then Insomnia Bob, which we saw a couple clips from, looks really fun too. But yeah, the kite one, which the name escapes me. What about that?
Saturday Kite Fever. Teddy seeks Linda's help in rehearsing for a play. Bob meets up with his dad to fly a kite and find out what fatherhood really means.
Yeah. So it sounded like
The kite's story was pretty depressing. Like a reference to Bob's childhood, I guess, but like Big Bob bought it when Lily passed for something for him and Bob to do together, and then he just never did it. But then you see Big Bob's kind of a fun grandpa. He wasn't a good dad, but he's a fun grandpa.
Well, he was fun once he found a way to entertain the kids. Like up until that point, he was kind of like, I don't know what to do here. Oh, he's got fire. I bet. And the kids like fire. But it sounded like you had a more sentimental attachment to the episode, being a dad. I thought it was just a good episode in general. I think this is only the second time we've referenced Seymour's Bay. They don't reference it all that often, so much so that like a vast majority of the fan base doesn't realize that the town that they live in is named Seymour's Bay, named after what's his first name? Mark Seymour's actual audio bay, where he worked on audio back at the old Bento office.
Yep. Good old H-Man was talking about that on Insta today when we posted.
I got to see the actual Seymour's Bay. When I went and visited 10 years ago at this point.
He retired in the beginning of COVID.
But it was a
haven't been track him down. I wanted to talk to him, but
it was a small little office. It was very cool to see. But yeah, we learned that Seymour's Bay has a monorail system or a metro system, which is weird.
Kind of plays to the fact that it's probably New Jersey, and they probably can use it to get to New York and things like that. Like it's close enough.
I wonder, does Jersey have a system like that? Well, New York does, but New York is in New York, and New Jersey is New Jersey.
I would feel like there's got to be a couple stops in Jersey.
Maybe on the outskirts, but
to bring people into the city.
But they have a metro. We always know they had a bus system. So that was fun to see that little new bit. We got a new expanding the map of Bob's Burgers. We got a new location drop, which the name escapes me right now.
Yeah, but the other city that they're going to on the train.
So yeah, I thought the episode was fun. Critter coming back, and then him and Bob being like train pals was cool.
Did you hear the line Critter said? Like where
I did not. What did he say?
She went on a girls' night or girls' retreat to Vegas that ended up becoming a mandatory 30. So she definitely did something and got a month in jail.
Probably drugs.
He's like, yeah, we're solo parenting. Right
I'm gonna venture to say drugs with it.
Or fighting.
You wouldn't get 30 for fighting. I would say drugs with the intent to distribute, and then resisting arrest. Resisting arrest. That sounds like that would get you 30. New Jersey is super close to New York. Oh yeah, no, it is. I'm just wondering if they have a metro monorail kind of system that will go from
the light rail.
I know obviously in New York City they do. I've ridden that one, but I'm curious if they have like a monorail type thing. Definitely subways. Definitely got subways. But above ground stuff. Never.
But yes, this episode does have that vibe. Oh, and yet Bob's Central Park will never. Nope, they won't.
Also, yeah, Central Park's not a show anymore.
Yeah. Plus, Lauren has brought this up with any of his shows. They won't meet.
Yeah,
this won't happen. They have their own universes. That's how
he's always said Bob's can show up on other people's shows, but they will never show up on his shows. You have a light rail. Okay, good to go, Christine. Thank you. So yeah, I found the episode fun and funny. But it didn't strike this.
Like him literally cutting that guy's mullet off or
and
taking his son's
and,
was
and then they
nice.
kind of sacrifice it to the ocean. Bob, of course, jumps in. We still get the continuity of the tattoo. The tattoo is still there.
Yep.
He's swimming out to go get the thing, and then he eventually lets it go because he realizes
it's not about
that he doesn't
the
need
kite.
it anymore.
Well, it's never about the
Yes,
kite.
it's not about the kite. It was the fact that his dad didn't love him enough to take him out to use the kite.
No.
That was the lesson we learned here.
That was not the lesson. The lesson was that it's not the kite that matters, it's the time you spend with the people that matters, your kids.
Which Bob didn't spend the time.
Yep, but he realized it, and that's why he ran back and had
but is so Bob was able to do what Big Bob never did for whatever reason. So good on him, I guess.
And oddly enough, Big Bob will take time away to hang out. So at least he's getting there. I'm not giving him all the credit, but I think Bob is turning that page a little bit to be like it's more about spending time with your kids and having a good relationship with your kids, not about those type of things. Because even Critter realized, he's like, you never flew a kite? And he's like, oh, but I never did that with my kid. So instead of the other biker, he's like, it's not about the kite. I love that it was a therapist guy who used to be in the gang was the one who sorted him out.
I won. Well, kites.
Oh, and the guy with the mullet was from the Buzzard Kings, a reference to the first episode with Critter, where he's like, "Put that card in our window, but if you get a Molotov cocktail through, it's probably the Buzzard Kings. You let me know."
Oh, really? I didn't catch that.
So that's a callback to that.
Nice callback.
Guess we should probably make a video about that.
Yeah, don't you go tell other fan pages, guys. Okay, let us do this first. Don't be jerks. But yeah, all in all, solid episode. Found it real funny that Bob jumped in the ocean and kind of whimpered his way to the thing and then almost drowned. I don't know who the other guy with the mullet it was with the salt and pepper beard.
He was another member of another rival biker gang who left to become a therapist, and now
he was the therapist.
Everyone goes to him. So he's just like, he tells it like it is, Bob, and he's just like, the kite's not important, man. You're gonna drown out there. That's the worst thing you could do for your kids. He's like, just come out of the water. He's like, you make a lot of sense. He's like, I told you he's good.
Does Big Bob still run his diner?
Well, I wonder, because in the Christmas episode, he has a sous chef that took the night off because he was having a baby. And he's like, talk about being unprofessional. But maybe that's who's running it, so Big Bob has more of an opportunity to leave.
Yeah, maybe.
Because Big Bob
that's why we don't see him.
Established. He has a lot more regulars than Bob. I mean, it's packed on Christmas Eve. So, like, he's making some okay money, so he probably can do that. Step out for a couple hours.
Maybe, perhaps.
Plus, he lives probably somewhere by Big Bob, so it's probably like a Bob situation.
But yeah, all in all, dug the episode. Excited for next week's episode. What's the name of it? It's on the tip of my tongue.
Oh, the Arnold one is going to be called Mr. Safe Body.
Mr. Safe Body. So they got to film a commercial for Arnold's thing, which is going to be fun. I assume Luis is directing it, and her as a director is unhinged. But it looks like she's also starring in the commercial, which is going to be fun. We should be getting the return of Damon Wayans Jr., who plays Arnold, unless it's been recast. So yeah, I'm stoked for next week because it seems like we'll get a lot of the kids there, which we haven't seen like much of Zeke or Jimmy Jr. So yeah, I think next week's gonna be fun.
I was just looking over the episodes for this season, and there really isn't. I only have like one episode where I'm like kind of like, I'll watch it, but I don't really love it. But you had the Tina table. The tables have Tina turned. Saving Favorite Drive-In. the
Mhm.
colon and dronal episode, For Whom the Dog Tolls, Don't Stop Be Cheesin', the Hope and Mike Night, Boogie Days, They Slug Horses, Don't They? The Dog Christmas Days After Christmas, Advice Things Are Ad Nice, Mr. Fishotter's Opus. The one that I sometimes am like, which is Like a Candle in the Gym. It's fine, but it's like not my favorite ones for this season. Snack Face, The Place Beyond the Pines, The Lost City of Atlantic City, The Shell Game, Wild Stallions, and Don't Worry Be Hoopy. And then the last two that we had, which was The Dead Bodie Society and Saturday Kite Fever.
And then I guess I got 2 episodes where I'm just kind of middle of the road on, and it was the Candle in the Gym and what was the first 3 or 4 episodes again?
The Drive-In, the Tina Tables, the colon episode, or the Dolls.
The Dolls one, I didn't really. It's fine. That's the one with Tina Fey, right?
Yeah.
Camel Toe and all that.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I thought it was all right. I don't like it when Jean's upset. And then Luis is kind of trying to play the heartfelt apology role.
Yeah, she doesn't need to do that. And I think this episode hopefully sets that clear that he doesn't want it, he doesn't like it.
Yeah.
He was more annoyed that she didn't tell him, because he's like, what do you think? Like, I'm fine with that. Just tell me.
Yeah. So it felt kind of out of place for the 2 characters, and I didn't hate the episode, but I was like, it's fine. So I guess, 2 episodes out of 20 so far is a pretty good clip to be running. So, but yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of tapped out on the episodes. Unless you got something else you want to chat about?
No, I mean, that's a pretty solid feeling about the episodes in general. I guess if you were to rate the kite episode in our normal thing, what would you rate it?
I'd probably give it a medium rare. I enjoyed it, but it's kind of just middle of the road.
Yeah, it's missing that little bit to bump it, but I think it's solid.
Yeah. And again, the B plot, I didn't really care for it.
It wasn't. It was fine, but I don't.
It didn't amount to anything, and I wish at the end we cut
involved.
Yeah. I wish at the end
I would have been actually fine
just,
if Linda
I understand
jealous
why they ended it.
Yeah.
Oh, so I was gonna say, I understand why they ended the shot where they ended it with Bob and his dad and Bob and his kids, full circle kind of moment. But I would have liked to have seen either during the end credits or maybe right before the end credits, we cut to the play that night and Teddy nailing the line.
Yes.
And then like fist pumping or something. I would have liked a resolution in that story, but I mean, it is what it is.
Or even just like them like clapping for him, and then he says it right, and he like does one of these to like Linda, and she's like,
Mm-hmm.
That would have been fine. And if they got away from the play thing in general, I would have been happy if Linda got jealous that they were gonna fly a kite, so her and Teddy just make kites, and it's just like a horrible craft class for her.
Well.
Or that Teddy's really good at it and she's just really bad at it.
Yeah, well, but they didn't.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we're always here for edits, guys.
Yeah, after the fact, yeah. Maybe we should recut the episode.
We'll just need someone to animate the bits that we want.
But yeah,
we got a guy. We don't got a guy.
Solid week of episodes. I think we're getting a new episode of The Great North next week.
I think so.
Okay, cool. Because I know we got
just to make sure.
I think we have like 1 or 2 more episodes of The Great North to wrap up on. Which, if anybody's curious, they did not mention anything at Comic-Con as far as The Great North goes. And we haven't heard anything either way of canceled or renewed. But we're kind of.
Next week will be episode 19, Anchor Ham Adventure.
Cool.
Ham gets embroiled in a cutthroat world of local weather. Judy and Moon pursue an assassin So this is the Anchorman looking episode cover we saw.
Okay, word. Yeah, I'm stoked to see the rest of this season for the Great North. Kind of sad on its uncertainty going forward, but it is what it is. So yeah, I really have nothing else to say on the Great North.
Yeah. I left some of these out in San Diego. They were floating around the convention center, so you see
yeah,
them.
there's so much we didn't do this con. I think we tried to do too much.
I think we got ambitious, and which we do, but I think it was just we didn't plan time aside. We tried to, I think, be as helpful as we could.
Yeah, and
there was a lot.
Yeah, we underestimated how tired we'd be at the end of the night too.
Yes.
Or how good those tacos were, because fuck, those tacos were good.
Those were very good tacos.
Yeah. Anything you'd like to discuss before we kind of wrap it up for the night? Take you on a tour of my house while we do this.
Not particularly. I mean, we'll try to post the 300. Like, we already posted the poster and the pin already for you guys, but we'll try to get the book as soon as it comes out to show it off in September, and that's about it. There isn't much else. We'll go over the new episodes next week.
Yeah, should be fun. Yeah, if you're in San Diego, go to the Marquee Marriott room 5549 and help yourself to all the free toys we left.
Yeah.
Eric, if you're still watching, book us a tea time for next year, my guy. I'm not paying for it. Get us a tea time. And
me and Mike both like tomahawks, so we'd be more than happy to not pay for those and attend your annual dinner since other people weren't able to come.
That'd be nice too.
Just saying. I'll wear my shirt, but you got to bring your tomahawk steaks.
I'll bring my book if it's somewhere around here. But yes.
Did you have footnotes for it?
Oh, Eric said I am. I don't know what I am means. Just give me a yes, or you're gonna book us a tea time for next year.
Eric, I am. Will I am, or
Eric? He just texted me. He says I am. I don't know what that means. Or maybe it was an earlier text.
Maybe.
Whatever. Eric, just book us a tea time.
I am. He's watching.
Yeah, that was. Oh, okay, bet. Okay, yeah. Then book us tea times and get us some tomahawks. I'll get the steaks if you let me on the show. Eric, you want to come on the show? We'll come on. Can you come on the show, baby? Yeah, you come on the show, but you got to leave all your weird sex stuff off because we're not doing that here. I know how you get, and I'm not doing that. But yeah, you can come on if you want. We can shoot shit. I know you don't watch these shows, so that'll be a fun little talk. He doesn't watch any of the shows, JB.
I know he doesn't.
He doesn't.
He doesn't.
But it'll be a fun hang. He can tell us about whatever he does for a living. Maybe we'll.
Yeah, we still don't. The man of mystery.
I don't know what he does. But I know he is a hell of a gift giver.
Yes, he is.
I can't show you what he got me, but just know that
My
it is.
wife likes the shirt, so good job, Eric.
I have not shown my wife the gift.
I gotta bring it back next year, and he's gonna use his little box cutter and make it into a tank top for me. And he says he's gonna cut the bottom a little bit to make it a little like bedazzly.
Cool. Yeah, he got me questionable adult material.
Yeah.
Just like he did the year before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's a male escort, he says. Which explains why he's volunteering at Comic-Con, because I guess business must be slow.
I think he's referring to me. He's trying to get me to.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Eric and Brad are going to send you out on the streets of San Diego during con week. And
the goal is just to get free drinks for them.
Yeah, they're not even looking for money. They're just looking for drinks.
Yes.
Which good on them. Good on them. But yes, at this point, we're just having a conversation between JB, myself, and Eric via text. So since I'm on my phone, JB, you're gonna have to trigger the outro. And then hit the end stream. So this has been From the Great North to Wonder Wharf. Oh, look at my cool wall. This has been from the Great North to Wonder Wharf, your unofficial but verified one-stop destination for bento box and animation entertainment information. As always, I'm Mike,
And I'm JB.
and we'll see you next week. Good night.
See you guys. See if I do it right.